Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. Okay, hello. Hi. Hi. I saw Brune was in here. Hello. I told the Discord I'd be a little bit late. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Hello. I have my water. I have very little plans. Yesterday was a very big day. And then today was I had a hard morning. So I'm interested in being here. I'm interested in doing some art to try and feel better. Not that I feel like, I don't know. It's a lot, and we can talk about it if people want to. Hi Stephanie, hello. But today Ozzy, our lovely wonderful Ozzy, wanted to do a collab with me, and so I'm just gonna start doodling on this. We picked out what is this called? A base? A base that somebody else did. This is 219 long ago. And we picked what sign. I'm gonna do this sign. He's gonna do this sign. And I'm just gonna kind of be sketching today, be exhausted today. That's fine. That makes sense. Hanging out. If you hear thunking and bunking, it's because Lynn is behind me cleaning. But I've never worked on a base before. I've never done this before, and I've always been kind of afraid to, because it always feels like I'm going to get in trouble for it. I don't know. But we have the figures are already drawn. I am going to like change the outfit, change stuff, but we're going to figure it out. I didn't sleep at all last night. And I had a weird morning, so I'm just going to try and like how do I do this, cuz I want to trace it. But I guess I can kind of figure out how I would do this general idea, this general shape myself? Question mark. To be fair, I am also not sure if I was supposed to wait for Ozzy to like do this together or something. I have no idea, but I didn't have any other plans, so I was kind of places. Hello, Lilith. Welcome in. How is everyone today? Yesterday we had such an exciting day for the channel. Dances for 500. Hello, Lilith. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, like I said, I've never worked with a base before. And I'm not sure if I'm like supposed to do stuff differently or not, but like, I just make it look like I have 3 boobs, but it's fine. How are you doing, Lilith? So I'm thinking I didn't look at anything. I didn't look at anything. Let's think. Let's do some thonking. I know I want some puff buff, because you know I gotta have them puff sleeves. Ah, Willie, thank you. Thank you. I deserve it. Thank you. Well, y'all are so kind. Y'all are way, way, way too kind. However, I'm good. I'm okay. I I'm a lot. I had a bad morning. I'll be honest. I don't want to lie to y'all. I had a bad morning. Um just for reasons. Everything's okay now, but I just woke up to really bad news and was worried about my friends. My friends are all okay. No one I know is hurt, and yeah, but it was scary this morning, and trying to make sure that I'm excited for 500 because I am. I didn't sleep at all last night. I think because I was excited. I could not get to sleep. I could not get tired. I wasn't tired at all. I just kind of laid there and flopped around, and so when I woke up and like on top of things on top of things on top of things. Uh my medicine was out. I seem to be reacting like I'm the one taking prednisone, says Lynn. It seems like that's the truth. That does feel like that's the truth. Must have been stressful. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I don't want to lie and like be like I'm fine, right? It feels weird, but yeah, I had a weird morning, but we're okay now. I am really truly very extremely excited for 500. I set up I've applied for like the YouTube stuff, and it's going to be a few months or a month and a half maybe that they said that it takes to get things approved on their end. And in that time, I think we're only going to get way bigger. I think we're only going to get way bigger at that time, which is really exciting. Um, and I've just been thinking about like things that we're going to do, things that I want to do, everything like what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Do I want to do like prioritize standalone videos? Do I want to prioritize book clubs? Um what kind of things can I add to my schedule, and what kind of things can I not add to my schedule because I'm already very very busy? Um what right? There's so much, and I've been thinking about that. As soon as it happened yesterday, I was like, oh, because I really thought that I was ready for 500. I really thought I had it all planned out, but I really didn't. As soon as we hit it, I was like, oh, I have to think about like X and Y and Z. And what am I going to do for this? And what am I going to do for that? How is this going to work? And it's so exciting. It's exhilarating. It's like I said, I've been working on this for like a year, over a year now, and to have it actually happen feels unreal. It doesn't like that's not allowed, right? I'm not allowed to just have things. I don't know. So it's a lot of fun to be thinking about. Ah, Lilith, thank you. Okay, I like the flip, but I think I want a round apron. Maybe? Or do I not? I don't know. I don't know. So yesterday I spent a lot of time thinking about that stuff, and I guess maybe it kept me up, maybe just the fun of watching some Vampire Lestat kept me up. Because we were on that. We actually like almost missed it. Poor Lynn has been so busy that they didn't realize that the new season was out until it was almost over. So we've been working on getting through that. It's fun to watch something with such weirdly and like interestingly done unreliable narrators. I've been yapping about it to friends. So we love an unreliable narrator. How about y'all? What are y'all up to? What are y'all doing? Thank you for always being here. There's probably going to be a lot of like opinion asking for me to y'all. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? That's going to be coming up pretty soon. Procrastinating. Checks. What are you procrastinating on? And then like what are you doing with it? Right? What are you doing with your procrastination time? I want to know. Can you show me? What am I holding? I wonder. I gotta think about what's on this. What am I serving up? Realness. That's what I'm serving. Alice in Wonderland project. I mean, that's a big project, and I can understand how that's something that you would be afraid of doing. I understand that completely. Showered, good. You need to. Mm. I wonder what's. Big glasses. face is going to be fun because that's like not how I do faces normally. The way that they've done out on the base. But I can figure it. What am I? Thinking maybe I want to be drawing because like we had the plan to draw the like zodiac pastries and like zodiac drinks. So it could be like a fun vacation juice. I gotta think. And I've got to drink some water pretty badly. Adric and 5 on Twitch. It's like a tarot theme. The astrology theme I think would land better visually. Procrastination by house cleaning. What are you procrastinating? I'm thinking. I'm having a big think. Because if we had like I'm trying to think like a cake. Because you know I love to draw cake. But it had like tarot theme. I don't think that would work though. With like I had like like chocolate that's hardened in the shape of cards. I don't think so. I think got 2 birth charts to do? Yeah, you do. My mom will be going banana. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's we could say inefficient where I have my camera, but I cannot change it. I can try to put on some music for everyone though. I feel like that's probably not aiding anything. Let's see. Let's try this. Leo Parfait. Ooh. A dancing mood? Yikes. Yeah, like I said, the camera is in an extremely bad place, but I can't change it, so. Star of the show. Thinking. No, I don't think there's like a lot of tarot. If I go to Pinterest and I search for... taro food is going to show me a lot of the purple potato. Tarot card. Echoing on Twitch. Oh no! Burns, thank you for telling me. Oh, I know what it is. Thank you. I forgot to do this. Thank you for telling me. I forgot to turn that off. Hopefully that fixed it. If it doesn't fix it, please let me know. Please tell me. So much better. Thank you. Yeah, there's not really a lot of tarot themed food going on here. Oh, well, hold on. Well, like a tray, like a tea tray could be fun. Tea, okay, what about tea tray? A spooky mood with the echo. I didn't mean to have an echo. Thank you for letting me know. I had... Things are going to be falling off of this tea tray. I can tell you that much. This tea tray ain't going to be stable. At this angle. That's okay. That's okay. Does it need to be? I'm hearing footsteps coming with purpose, and I'm worried about them. Watching the art. Thank you. This is my first time using a bass. A friend of mine, Ozzy, wanted to do a collab, but we picked what side we were gonna do. And I don't know how to use a bass, and I hope I'm doing it correctly. But so is life. Take my jacket off. We'll see about that. We'll see how that goes. I think it doesn't need to be at that angle. I think I can deviate from the base. She goes on the bed. She got there because I threw her off the bed last night trying to sleep. Falsely accused my stuffed animal of falling off of the bed on purpose when I did that to her. Let's try that. That might work better, but like the angles aren't as, it's not as like cohesive, you know? You know, when you know, you know. I do like the way it's angled here because then it brings your eye back in, yada yada. What if I did? Hi, Doji! Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. What if I looked for... Yeah, there's not a lot happening on the Pinterest side to help me out. It's been a while since I've done one. I've never done one like this, I can say that. Oh yeah, my model do be going wild. Eventually. I'd be having, oh, is this like cake, like, I thought like maybe that the original artist had just like kind of been doing things, but I think it is supposed to be like falling. Kind of, you know? Like it's kind of jumping off that plate. I think that is cute though. Again, okay, well, I'll work on that part later. For now, let's turn this further down so I can look at the face a bit better. Like I said, that's not really how I set up a face. I say as I then draw on the wrong layer. Huh? Bugs. I think Spider-Man. There was a flight attendant on our way down here. When we moved, we had to take like 5 planes. We took 3 planes. It felt like 7. And one of them, there was a flight attendant who had like first of all, he smelled amazing. He sounded like the deepest voice you've ever heard come out of a human being, and it was gorgeous. He smelled amazing. And he was beautiful. Really a full package kind of human. And a small child lost the 12.5 flights. Yeah. The number just keeps climbing. A small child lost his Spider-Man toy somewhere in the plane, and one of the other flight attendants found it and got up and was like, "Hey, if you've lost your Spider-Man toy, please come to the front of the plane where we have it for you. We found it for you." And he comes up behind her, like she hangs up the phone. He comes up behind her, picks it back up, leans in and just goes, "Spider-Man," and hangs it back up. And we've talked about it ever since. We've talked about it literally ever since it happened. He might be a Willie asked, "Is the man a tourist, perhaps?" And Lynn says, "Quite possibly. He may be a tourist."
All luxury.
Entirely luxury, yes.
He is a car, son.
Spider-Man. Let me draw badly before I'm gonna get to any kind of good part. I can try, yeah. Hold on, everybody, 1 second. The model is gonna continue to be bad.
Lynn has the spring cleanies, don't mind. You'll have her back anon. Don't forget to hype her up for 500 subs.
Not on this channel, but yes, on the other channel.
We're still celebrating 500 subs.
There's something under the bed.
There's that. I'm
me.
sweeping. We're almost done. The berry that cares. You need to keep the garbage can out from under here. I'm putting you on blast. Okay, you're free to go.
Am I?
Yes, good.
Here I come. My man's let the intrusive thoughts win, says Stuffies.
Huh?
I don't know if she means you or if she means Dietrich the flight attendant. But yeah, over on the big channel, we have hit 500 yesterday. And it's really, really exciting. Josie says both work. checks. Makes sense. Thank you. I met the flight attendant, but it might work for them too. Yeah, I sat down and I was like, wow, this is going to be hard because I had such the morning and I didn't have any plans for the art stream. And like, I'm all kind of weird because like, my medicine and I cried a lot this morning. And then I sat down and I'm like, okay, I can make this work. I can make it work. I can make it work. And immediately Lynn just starts like blast cleaning the house. And I'm like, uh-oh, I hope everything's okay.
Oh, fine.
You're fine? Okay, this is just unwell behavior.
I make it well.
Oh, it's the
I
prednisone.
don't know if it's or it's back.
Okay. There is a bird outside Deep Clean to process the thoughts. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sometimes I get kind of manic about that, but there's a bird here that lives here. Apparently it's the national bird of Brazil. Fun fact. About this bird I'm about to tell you a story about. And it is well behavior, which is concerning. This bird's at the beginning of spring, because it's the beginning of spring down here. Will sing its little song, and the song is Buenos dias, buenos dias, buen dia. And none of our friends believed us. And I was like, well, we're like, what's that bird? And they're like, what bird? We're like, the bird that sings it's singing right now. And it sings like, buenos dias, buenos dias. And they're like, what are you talking about? These are like natives. But I'm like, they're like, what are you talking about? We're like, I don't know. It sounds like the bird's going, buenos dias, buenos dias. Good morning, good morning. And they're like, no, we have no idea what you're talking about. We did track it down. It's the national bird of Brazil. It does sound like it's saying, buenos dias, which is very, very sweet. Good morning, good morning. And it sings in the spring. And so it's been a very chilly winter. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys, with these eyes. Eyes are the hardest thing for me. And apparently Lynn has decided that means it's spring cleaning time, which, you know, fair assessment, honestly. That's closer. That's closer. It's still not good. It's still not where I want it to be, but it is much closer to where I want it to be, so we'll leave it there for a minute. Now that we've put it into all of our friends' head, they hear it too. Yes, the Buenos Dias bird. We do say. All our friends know what we mean when we say the Buenos Dias bird now, which is good. I don't want to sound weirded, and I don't anymore. Do I know what I'm doing? The answer is no. I'm just kind of vibing. Since I had a weird day, and it's 1 o'clock, and and you know what? I don't know how to draw eyes, and that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to not know how to draw eyes. The thing is the more I do this, the better I'm gonna get. The more I do this, the better I'm gonna get, because that's the whole thing. That's the whole rub, right? Is that I tell myself that I'm not good at sketching, and then I don't sketch in front of people. I hate sketching live. Because I get nervous, because I'm under the assumption that I don't know how to sketch, because I really honestly feel like I don't. Like this make like, but my kind of head, I think I need to make that bigger. I think I do. But it's really just that I'm comparing myself to Lynn. It's not that I don't know how to sketch. It's that I am comparing myself to Lynn. Possibly, Spider's sketch statistically should not be counted how good they are at sketching, since that's all they did for years and years and years. I'm gonna go for like that for a second. I feel like that's feeling a little bit more proportional. This isn't. I'll tell you that much. That's not. That, not where that neck goes. Literally only did sketches for 10 years. It's true! Hello, Pleiades. Mouse line work. I don't... Don't know how people do mouse line work. Moving the hands to move the mind. I love that. Not even like the vector tool? Because I remember when I was doing mouse stuff in like middle school, yeah, I think middle school is the last time I like actually worked with the mouse. I found myself finding I don't know if that's like has an equivalent anywhere else, because I was using GIMP at the time, but I would use the vector tool. Yeah, okay, yes, it is much better. It's so much better. It is much, much slower. Yes. 1,000,000%. I'm gonna leave it there for a minute so I don't go crazy. Thinking, and I know that's a dangerous game, but I'm thinking about where my little hair loops are gonna be. We've got this movement here of like, I think would be sweet. But I do think it needs to be more pronounced on this side. Yeah, like that. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. My like little headpiece is all kind of off, but the idea stands. Still gotta think about what. I feel like I could definitely put on something cuter. Oh, hydrate! Thank you, thank you. Reminding me to drink. I appreciate it. I do have my water with me. It's very, very, very important. I hope that y'all all also hydrate. Okay, we're gonna try and figure out this skirt. I'm gonna do it on a different layer. I'm thinking it would be cute. To just kind of see it come way too far this way. Yeah, that's much better. That feels better. Maybe if I just have like a bunny themed item, a bunny themed parfait, a bunny themed taken parfait. Maybe we'll figure that out. We have like a little puff pastry that has bunny ears. And it comes with a... I'll make them kind of bouncing around in a second. I don't think that they would be quite so still. I don't think we need a champagne flute for our parfait. I mean, we can if we're feeling like it. Maybe there's like ice cream on the top that has the little bunny ears. Who knows? We'll figure that out. And this thing could be kind of boinking off for a little bit. It's not safe up there. I'm holding it at too much of an angle for that. That angle needs like way shorter perspective, honestly. Yeah, like that. Like that. I'm trying to come up with stuff to talk about while I'm doing art stream, because I know that yapping is extremely important, and that's how people like hang out and stay. That's how people enjoy their time here with me. It's something I still need constant practice with. So I'm trying to make like a list of things that I can just kind of yap about. If you want, the thing is, I don't want to have any spoilers, right? But the thing that I have been yapping to my friends about, is Lynn's favorite topic, which I think it's mean to them if I start talking about it now while they're cleaning. But I've been yapping about Interview with the Vampire and the Vampire Lestat. They're doing unreliable narrators in a very fun way, which is interesting to watch. Because you know we stand an unreliable narrator. Love and Rice, yeah, Burnt gets us. Burnt gets us. Lynn knows all the books. Lynn knows all the lore. I have not read the books before, but I have married them, so I know at least some of it. So it's always fun to finish an episode and be like, hey, honey, I have questions. The witching hour. Is that one of the witches of Mayfair? The Mayfair witches? I need to read them. I need to read the books very badly. With what time? Our friend asked us the other day. He was like, hey, have you already read any nice books lately? And we were like, no. We're trying to learn Spanish. We're starting our own business. Like, with what time, my guy? Mentally a bit heavy, too. Yeah. But they're also vampires. I mean, I guess the Mayfair witches aren't, but you know what I mean. Pointy chin. Spider-Man. You just vibe around in the Rice timeline. You just read them on vibes. I mean, if we have unreliable narrators, why not also include terribly fragmented timeline as well? No, we love to see it. I'm gonna turn these off so I can see other things. Well, actually, let's keep them 100% and then turn them off so I know which layers they are. The timelines are chaotic. The narrators are chaotic. It doesn't really matter. Good. Okay. So you're not that far off then. No. Way too rhythmic. Much better. But yeah, to end the episode every time and be like, hey honey, so did that happen? Did that actually happen? Do you think that that happened? Did you think that they changed the plot, or do you think that he's just telling it wrong? Because like, I've heard these books explained to me enough that I'm like, wait a minute, that's not what you said happened in the books. Do you think he's just telling it wrong? Do you think he's telling the story wrong? Or do you think that they changed what happened? Is he just like that? Or is that just how this character thinks this man is like? My favorite one is like, one of the characters just like was not this much of a insufferable prick last season, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's just because Lestat doesn't like him. There's something about unreliable narrators that's so interesting to me. I get so nervous with TV adaptations because of this exact reason. Yeah, so far, according to Lynn, everything is like at least makes sense with the characters, even if it isn't like in the books that they remember. It is at least like canonically something that they would actually definitely do. But we got to one story in particular, and I was like, that's not what you said happened. Is he lying, or did they change the plot? And Lynn's like, how do you expect me to know? How do you expect me to know? Those are two extremely viable options. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. I don't know if you've seen the first two seasons yet. But those seemed very... I don't know. I liked them very much. The artistic vision for Louis made sense. Louis... I love this Louis. I love this Louis. I know I haven't read the book, but I love this Louis a lot. Unhinged? I mean, from everything you've told me, Lestat just is unhinged in the books, though. This does not seem like a break from character at all. I think what's fun is the parts with Lestat, for me, that really, really tickle me is when, like, there's dialogue and you can clock it from a mile away and you're like, he did not actually say that. There's no way in hell that man actually said that. He made that joke 5 years later and he inserted it into the story because he felt like it. Or like, he didn't actually say that. He's just so preoccupied with his image that he's going to pretend he said that. I think that's like peak unreliable narrator, in my opinion. I'm enjoying this a lot. You need a pill. Uh-huh. Oh no, he's like very much manic. He's going into some kind of psychosis at this point. I don't think that that's a spoiler either. It's fun to actually see him deal with the consequences of his actions. Yeah. Part of the reason I haven't read the books yet is this not so glowing review I always get of, damn, I wish Lestat could actually fucking get hurt at some point. I like that. I like where that's going. Pleiades, hello! Something like that. Cherry! Hello! Welcome in! I have to clean my glasses so bad. Hold on. Oh, they're terrible. What are you trying out for that? Hold on, something fell down. Hello, little guy. My cat's here. And I noticed something fell down and I want to help by getting in the way. I'm very good at that. I'm so good at getting in the way, Mom. He was very kind to me last night, though. Oh, wow. Yeah, that they might really want you then, Cherry. Very good work with that. Well, I'm glad you're going out, Pilatus. Pleiades. That one, it's a hard one, sorry. As a zookeeper gift shop. Like at the zoo? That's super cute. You are, yes. I got to go to Japan for a bit a while ago, and one of my favorite things was that I found a owl cafe, like a cat cafe but with owls. It was so cute, and it was just something, it was very magical. So they better let you feed the owls. Yeah, it was really neat. It was near Akihabara. Lots of attention, very sharp diet of vegetables. Yeah, birds are a lot. Birds are a lot. Lynn loves birds, like, so much. But it's taking care of one as a pet is a certain kind of hard work. Oh, they've lit the incense. I can smell it. $1,000. Yeah. Cat loves birds. Nothing new. Well, a dove. A dove would be sweet. But yeah, they're very hard to take care of, as far as I've heard. And very messy. I had rabbits for a long time. I loved them. But they take so much food. They eat so much greens, which I guess I'm in a place there where vegetables don't cost $1 million anymore. So I wouldn't be broke trying to feed my rabbits. But that's where I was before. So I told myself, like, no more bunnies until a long time from now. I need to plug in my phone. Oh, uh-oh. May I have more cable, sir? Please? Go on a field and gather grass. That's quite literally how you give them pretty bad diseases. What doesn't want you to know this, but grass is free. You're so right, Doji. You're so right. You can't fall off. Do not get a fox. Ah! I wanted to work at the Fox Lab in Russia so badly. So badly. That I learned Russian in college. And like I had a teacher who had this really cool assignment where she was like, write a cover letter for the lab that you want to work in. And I'm going to grade it by how likely I would be to call you back. So like a 0 is it goes straight in the trash. I don't even read the whole thing. A 1, I read the whole thing, but I put it in the trash. And like a 5 is like, I'm calling you right now. And I was the only person in class to like get a 4. Nobody got a 5. And I was the only person to get a 4. And she was like, I'll help you call these people. I'll help you get a job there. And I'm like, I can't. I can't, I'm not safe there. And this was like 20... That would have been 2013-ish. I wanted to work at that lab so bad. And then the Fire Nation attacked. Not to say that Russia was ever safe. But it became a point where I could no longer justify it. But yeah, there's a whole lab where they study the domestication of foxes. Lucerne and stuff from some fields. Went with a sack every few days to fill it. Oh, okay, fair, Doji. That makes a lot more sense. Or not sense. Like it made sense from the beginning, you know. But better hack. Let's see if I can't make this a little clean. Nice. Oh. Hell yeah, Lynn, that's awesome. Sounds good. Sort of. I think it's still... Thought be gone. I don't know if these are going to be blueberries yet or if they're going to be like tapioca balls. But I know I want some texture. And then for these little things, I'm thinking like little frozen lines of chocolate. So I can put them at perspective too. For flavor. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. This ain't looking half bad. And this is supposed to be some kind of like cream puff. I don't know if that's how cream puffs work, but sure. It's fine, thank you. appreciate the vote of confidence. Or lack of confidence. Either way, it's fine. Like that kind of, but not really. That's closer. Ah, hello, I need a glass of water. Hello, I have my water here. Wow, thank you for the hydrate reward. How are you doing today? Thank you for having me drink. That's better. Thank you, thank you! I hope you have a great day. Thank you for always stopping by and making sure that I drink something. It's the highlight of my stream every time. We hit 500 subs over on the YouTube side, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm gonna tell you about it too. Thank you for thank you. Yeah. Not the art channel. The art channel still has less than 50, but but the tarot channel just hit 500. We're very proud. It hit 500 yesterday during Lynn's stream, which was really, really exciting. I'm gonna turn on the bass again. See what I'm doing here. Ooh, nope. And then I am absolutely going to have to kind of figure out hands with this one. Well, maybe not. I don't know. That might work. It might not. I don't know. You feel bad? No, Lynn, don't feel bad about it. I'm so happy that do it. That's where I'm at. So it would be more like here. Actually, that middle part, sort of, kind of, unknown. Like that. Well, I get excited. I don't know. I don't know what to say. You get excited. I get excited. Okay. I think I will just have to kind of trace the hand base here. I did my best to not do that anywhere else. I honestly don't know how, like, base, like, being kind and nice when it comes to bases. I don't know how that goes. But I think I do need to take their help on this one. Take the L. Okay, I'll turn that back off. Nope, wrong one. This one. Another way to view it is people saw you and decided to subscribe. Exactly. Okay, so now comes the part where I separated all these layers so that it would be easier later to erase things, and now I'm like, uh-oh, I don't know where anything is. Okay, I don't think anything there needs erase. Probably nothing there this time. No. This one, quite possible. No. Not yet. This one. No, well, some of it. Both of our thunderstorm. Aww. Wow. Wherever this. Okay, more or less, I think that's most of what needed erased. Rather not have a tangent like that, but it is what it is. So for this, okay, what we're gonna do is we're going to merge down all these sketch layers. Turn these on. Those are gonna be like a whole thing. Well, you know, something like that. And like that. Now that's the sketch layer. And these are the two braids. So I'm gonna lay down these and then make sure I don't mess that up. And then get all these merged. I know what I'm doing. And then I can get stuff out from underneath here. Oops. That's okay. We have this whole middle part bit to get to. We'll get there. So far looking real nice. 2, 3, 4. Hello, Satan's beloved. Oh, thank you so much. It is. I'm cheating a little bit. It is from a base. I am working off a base. It's my very first time doing it, so it's not that much, but I am doing my best. So thank you very, very much. Let's see if we can't figure out this middle piece. We're doing all right. How are you doing today? And this one. I'm drawing on a tablet. I'm drawing on my phone. I do all my art on my phone as of right now. I don't have a tablet, and I can't stand working on my mouse. Waiting on the bus. Well, congratulations on getting off of work. And I hope you have an easy bus ride home. Okay. Well, I've changed it enough from the base that I'm a little bit confused looking at this. So let's not use that as help. Instead, we're gonna work from here for a second. So use it to... Oh, nice! Yeah, thankfully I have a stylus for my phone. I was very lucky and got a nice phone since Lynn figured out that I used my phone for so much. They splurged and they got me the one that has a tablet, or not a tablet, a stylus. But yeah, I used my phone for my finger on my phone for so long. It's gonna be a pain. What if I kind of just try and get rid of it? Almost. More like that would work better. Oh, forgot that I didn't fix that. Lemon! Are we having tarot tonight? Yes, we are! We'll be celebrating our 500. Everyone was so sweet when they all commented on my post last night. But yeah, we'll be celebrating 500 today on the tarot stream over on the YouTube side. Thank you! I don't think I can just brush this away. I'm gonna have to actually figure out what's going on. I deviated so far from the base. What if I turn this on and I turn all of these off for a second? Just for a second, so I kind of know what the heck I'm working with here. Probably have... Probably just like that. Probably that's... My head's so far away from where I put it. Like that, maybe. Maybe I need to move my head around. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I get to have a shortcut there. Good morning, Ozzy! I'm working on our thing! This is my first time ever using a base, so I don't really know all of the, like, etiquette and stuff, so I hope I'm okay. I hope I did it right. I went off base enough that now I'm very confused about what kind of geometry my neck has. Not really sure how I got to this point, but here we are. I might have to work on it a little bit, but it's... Me too! Ozzy's gonna do the other half, and it'll be really exciting to see how it turns out. Yeah, no, that works, I think. And now... Face. Ah, thank you, Ozzy! I picked the left side. I picked the left side. Sort of, kind of. Big frog mouth. Big frog mouth. Not this time. Big frog mouths are cute, but not quite what I'm going for this time. That's where I fit all the cake. Is in my big frog mouth. I can't see a thing. There we go. That might be better. Exactly! You get it! Ah. Ah. big frog mouth. Yes. You get it. Okay, I do think I need to fix this next somehow. Somehow, I have done things to this woman. Unsure how, but I have done it. What happened? Oh. But the thing is I think I've already aired everything down enough that it would be hard to move things. Because that's not... how did I get this far off the base, by the way? Unsure how I did that, but I did, and I think I need to correct. I do think I need to correct. So let's go ahead and we're gonna grab the head and we're gonna try and correct this. We can make it work. We have the technology. Uh-oh. 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 Hold on. We can fix this. We can make this work. Okay. There we go. I think that would fit better, honestly. Out here. Hold on. Bless me. Bless me, I'm sorry. Hello, Tattoo Bat! Ow. Ooh, owie. Do y'all have those sneezes where you like sneeze and then it feels like you got hit by a truck and it hurts really bad? I do. That was that kind of sneeze. Let's redo those lines. That feels better. And then our terrible neck situation can be fixed with understandable geometry. Now, unfortunately, this is going to absolutely destroy the hair layer and everything underneath it. At this point, I have made mistakes, but mistakes happen. Hello, Jenny. Welcome. Gonna go somewhere like that. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna turn this off. A lot of mistakes were made. A lot of mistakes were made. Namely, the eraser tool mistake was made. Was the #1 mistake. That I made personally here with this was the eraser tool. This goes out there. I didn't actually. Something like that. So we can still save this. We can still save this. So here, we're gonna want to redo all these lines. Just get rid of a whole bunch of them. I also just don't love how that looks anymore because now it interacts, it's not interacting with the arm anymore. I'm learning bases. I am learning bases. Okay. Her head looks like so squished. It looks so squanched down there. I'm gonna put this in here. We're gonna put this in a place where it looks more natural. Here. This still needs redux. Okay, but now at least it feels comprehensible. It doesn't have to be exactly on the base. Yeah, that was like, oh, I'll just not do it on the base. I think that my problem is less learning how the bases work and more that just like my proportion skills are not great. And I was like, oh, I need to change this to be my proportions, and then I didn't do it like consistently. I only did it a little bit. You know, it happens. Where are my layers? Okay, so I'm gonna get it to where it makes slightly more sense to me, which is about here, I think. And then I'm going to take a quick be right back. This feels more or less correct. It still feels like the head might be in the wrong spot, but if that's the case, I need to undo some of this. Hold on. Mostly just that. Mostly just that. Don't do that. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. And then we'll figure out this head. I need to like re-sketch it maybe. Here I am. Okay, yeah, so immediately I'm like, nope, actually don't think that's where that goes. I think it needs to be, yeah, that feels more normal. And unfortunately, I feel like that's where it was. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. We're gonna backtrack a little bit. Okay. Honestly, do I need to mess with it that badly? It's just that I can't quite figure out the neck. And we can make it. We can make this. Hold on. Because I actually don't think that this is all that wrong. The head might be a little bit small. The chin is in extremely the incorrect spot. However, it is not as devastating as I was under the assumption it was. Because that chin needs to be like there. You know, kind of unfortunately hidden by that line. That being said, yes, there are problems. In fact, with whatever I have done here. I'm going to this is in fact still all merged. I'm gonna see if I can't go back and tell before I merged everything down and caused myself problems. I know that means that we'll have to redo the face. That's fine. It's fine. Sometimes there have to be sacrifices made. Uh-oh. Oh, well, okay. Almost. Are we still? Nope, yeah, we're still not merged down. There we go. Okay. Now! Bonk. I bonked everything. I'm sorry. Now then, that's much better. I can take a few things, leave a few things. Number one being, honestly, that chin is only messed up because of how I did the face. Let's see if I can't make this work in a way that is understandable. First of all, I've made that too big. immediately. So much more recognizable as anatomy. Who needs anatomy? Thank you. Appreciate the vote of confidence here. Who needs layers either? Right? Who needs to know what the heck's going on in their drawing? That's so much better. Oh my god. Okay. Now I'm okay with messing with this face, because yeah, that mouth is ruining things. Namely with this chin. And I think that's totally fine if it wants to be a little bit ruined. But this is the problem. This one. I'm just not a fan of how that ended up. So instead of redoing literally everything, I think that's way better. Understandable. Way makes way sense. You know? Once I can find where things are, everything will be fine. Anatomy's for losers. Okay. Try that. Joker mouth, but it's fine. Okay. Much better. Much better. Okay, so I'm not so scared of clearing some of this out. I do believe we've gotten somewhere. Maybe. Hello. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Much better. Much better. And now we can come down here and redo this other break. So I do think it needs to be something like More like that. Yeah. Yes, much more correct. Maybe? No? We're just playing a guessing game at this point. What layer is it on? It's on this one. And this. Oh, it's on 2 different ones. Great. We'll have to see it. When that singular line is on 2 different layers. There we go. That's much better. Okay. And now I can go down here and work on the face again, which is fine. Hello, Cosmic! I'm having a Monday, but we're going to be celebrating later during Tarot stream, so I think a decent Monday is a good way to say it. How about you? How's your Monday? Ordered food from the grocery store and they were out. No! What kind of soup were you gonna make? I would be on the floor. Not the soup. Exactly. French le pois green lentil soup out of celeriac. You really can't make it without that. Well, but you can't make it without green lentils either. What did you end up making instead? There's not a lot that can, like, just easily replace that kind of soup, huh? Okay, I do think that the chin still continues to elude us. I do think that there is just simply something wrong here. I'm going to come down to our sketch. Just kind of clear that bad boy out. And see about doing it over again. Better. Hydrate, thank you, thank you. Disappointing fish sticks. Fish sticks, when you want them, hit hard. But when you're like, no, actually, I wanted something else, are extremely disappointing. I can understand what you mean by that. Hi, Duck. Welcome, welcome to it for her. Thank you. The face is what we've been spending the last little while absolutely struggling with, so I appreciate that so much. How are you doing, Duck? Oh, thank you. This is my first time working with a base, so it's not entirely me. Working off of a base by 219 long ago. There we go. It finally looks nice. Got all the ingredients ready. Oh no, Cosmic. Do you think you'll be able to make it like tomorrow? From like if you get stuff from a different grocery store? Okay, heck yeah, I'm finally. What size canvas am I working on? Incredibly good question. I'm working on... Oh, hold on. There. Canvas size 2048 by 1536. Okay. And now that I'm here, we're gonna finally like block out the shape. And then Ozzy, I would be so happy to add or remove or change whatever you want me to. If you want me to make it, if you end up making it like more insert genre, I'm more than happy to collaborate. I wasn't sure if we were supposed to do this like live together, and I had no plans for today, and so I panicked. And I was like, oh no, I have nothing else planned except for this. And so I just like jumped into it. I did not expect to get this far. I say that every single art stream, that I did not expect to get this far. And yet, here we are. It's a surprise, okay. Mine ended up coming out very... I don't know what I would call this. It's a very... It is a vibe. It is a mood. Am I looking more mature than I thought I would? Am I looking more... Madoka than I thought I would? More like a maid cafe style. Yeah, I mean, I thought I would look less mature in a maid cafe style. In a little suit. I want to see you in a little suit. A little tuxedo. Ah. Oh, thank you, Doug, and thank you for all the hearts. Heck yeah. Okay, heck yeah. So now you can all see my chaotic coloring style. What color dress do I want? Do I want like a same? Or different? I'm thinking like darker, honestly. Darker. This color. Maybe not that dark. Yeah, like that color. Then we'll pick. That or... No, you thought I would be putting ruffles on the apron, but I did not, because I didn't think about it. I can, in fact, go back and do that, but I might not. Earlier we were talking about Interview with a Vampire. Do y'all like stuff with unreliable narrators? For some reason, for me, it makes me happy. Something about unreliable narrators makes me extremely happy. So I have been thriving, even though I have never read the books. I live with Lynn, who Anne Rice is their absolute favorite. So I know a lot of the story through osmosis. But it's been a lot of fun to actually like play in the unreliable narrator space. It makes me it feels more relatable and human. Curious. Yeah, like curious to know what actually happened. Or just like a curious vibe. It tickles the brain. Yes. Makes a wheel turn. Yes. And what's their reasons for being unreliable? Is it just how they are? Is there a motive? Yeah, exactly. You get it, Ozzy. You get it, Ozzy. It's been fun changing from one unreliable narrator to a new one in the series because they changed narrators, and they're both unreliable but for different reasons, and for some reason that has made my brain just so happy. Something about that has just made my brain go Completely different, completely unreliable. Yes, both of them. Armand's flavor of unreliable. I have to assume that it'll start and like just like the colors will be different. Like it'll be in like the color grading will be distinctively different from the rest of them because he just like is delusional. Butternut Squash is a master of manipulation. Lynn about screamed. I don't think this is spoilers. I really don't think this is spoilers, but Lynn about screamed when Armand was out loud called Japanese anime uwu eyes. Maybe we'll do How to Trade with Friends. Yeah. Give me some more unreliable narrator Rex. Exactly. That's Armand. That's literally Armand's face. I'm upset, but it was also funny. He deserved it. He deserved it. Alchemized. Ooh, I haven't heard of that one. What's it about? Necromancy being used in war? Ooh. Lynn's gonna get into that one too. Yeah! Yeah! He needed the shaming, but so does Lestat. Big mood, understandable. Understandable critique, Lynn. Neapolitan bunny. I'm still thinking about unreliable necromancy narrator. Big fan already. What if you have to get to the real story from the corpses they reanimate? Ooh. And I feel like a reanimated corpse would also not be a reliable narrator. Just like a ghost wouldn't be a reliable narrator. There's too much anger there. But it would be like more reliable than someone who's like saying, "Oh no, I'm a precious uwu bean. Don't be mad at me for reanimating corpses," right? You know? It's a different flavor of unreliable. Where you're like, "Okay, I trust you, but like how much?" You feel? What do you feel? No, thanks, Duck. The more corpse is more likely to rant. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, I would believe a lot of what the corpse said, just not like 100%. Also, like, how much of the brain is still there? Hmm? Okay. I'm not sold on the colors, but I feel like I did a decent job. Let's see about changing the hair color, see if that helps me feel like things are a little more cohesive. You have to talk to multiple corpses. Yes. I think that would work out. Yeah. Decent. Oh, Dunk. Thank you. I'm going to eat some of my sad girl Pringles. I have a thing where when I'm sad, I will eat an entire can of Pringles for lunch. I'm not that sad, but I had a bad morning. I'm having a much better, much better time now, but I am still gonna eat some of my Pringles. Sour cream and onion. Usually I go for either normal or sour cream and onion. Of course you can. Those colors feel like they go better. Things will get much better. Exactly, Duck. You get it. Yeah, go get a snack. Let's have snack time together. I'm sorry if it's loud and you can hear it. I don't want you to hear my Pringles, but I need to eat them anyway. Oh yeah, looking at the microphone, you can definitely hear the Pringles. Pringles ASMR. For some reason here, the Pringles are like thicker. I noticed it with the off-brand Pringles first, that they're much thicker. But even the normal Pringles are like thicker than normal. Thank you, Duck. Actually, they're chocolate chip. Call me biased, but I don't want a red, white, and blue parfait. I was like, oh, they're blueberries. No. They're chocolate chip. absolutely hear me chewing. I'm sorry. What if I color its boob? What if I like shade it so that she's scary? Right? And then like glowing eyes? I don't know. That might be fun. I think shading it is something we might have to do together though. Pringles. Hashtag not sponsored. Maybe the pinks of my ears. Probably a good idea. It feels right. That feels right. I'm gonna do. Think. Drop this way down here. Not totally black. Something like that. Just to make it pop more. Okay. So that's where I'm at for base color. I don't like that. Whoa! I'm gonna come up to... Nope. 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 There we go. No. I'll keep that there. What else does she need? Like I said, I'm not gonna touch shading yet. And if I do, it's gonna be like just putting where is the shading? Not necessarily, well, which I can't do. Not yet. I could put in the ruffles that I thought I would add. That might be good. That might be fun. Like that. And now the fun part of finding where this line lives in the line art. It's one of these. It'll be around here somewhere. There we go. That's it. That's all I needed. We'll add our white in. The neighbor has been like drilling something for what feels like months. And like they're so what seems like careful with it, which makes it last longer. So it's like bzz, 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 but like really, really, really loud. I have no idea what they're doing. It's like they're timid with whatever this saw or drill is. Like you gotta just go for it. Says someone who's extremely timid in everything. But I know that I would be bothering people. And if I'm bothering people, I am no longer timid. I am trying to leave the atmosphere. There we go. Not as big as I thought they'd be, but they work out. I think we can call it here for now. I'm quite happy with it. I think it turned out cute. took me a minute to figure out how to use a base, but I think I got the hang of it after a second. I'm really glad that Ozzy asked me to do this. Again, didn't think it would be this fast. I've gotten a lot faster since we've started doing stream more. Yay! And then we'll figure out shading. We'll figure out shading together, like how we're gonna do that. Now, one more Pringle for the road. And then I'll see y'all in about 4 more hours. Make her do a JoJo pose. I'll see y'all in about 4 hours for tarot. Thank you for sitting with me. Thank you for being here. And yeah, for tarot, we're probably going to be celebrating. Probably going to be celebrating a lot for 500 over on the YouTube side. So, aw, thank you, Burnt. Oh, thank you, Doc. Oh, we'll see you soon. We'll see you in a bit. It won't be very, very long. See you in 4 hours. We'll party hard. Yes. So, bye-bye.